This is going to be a different kind of video, mostly because it's my first long-form video, but also because it's my first time just talking into a microphone rather than just playing a game. So I apologize in advance for the shitty script and shitty mic quality. With that out of the way, let's get into the topic at hand. For around 5 years now, the casual mode in Team Fortress 2 has been infested by cheating bots that without any human input will join a match, select the sniper class, and instantly headshot kill anyone that enters their line of sight with perfect accuracy. And with them being so common, finding a match of TF2 without bots is near impossible and just completely impossible in certain parts of the world. These bots will ruin the game for every legitimate player, making casual mode unplayable. They're run for no reason other than ruining the game for other players, and run by people who have absolutely no life whatsoever and have more laptops than sense. They're only getting away with this due to Valve's neglect for the game, with the last major update being released on October 20th of 2017, which was nearly 7 years ago at the time this is being recorded, and them refusing to make a functioning anti-cheat. And you might be thinking, if the bots have been such a problem, why is TF2 still alive? Why are people still playing it? Heck, it's even frequently in the top 10 most concurrent played games on Steam. And to that I say, the TF2 community has found a safe haven in community-run servers with massive networks such as Uncletopia, run by Uncle Dane. This still doesn't make up for Valve's apathy towards one of their most famous and beloved titles. And I hear you say, what's wrong with them not wanting to develop the game anymore? So what if they don't want to keep it alive? And well, that would be fine if they weren't still releasing new cosmetics and microtransactions every year and continuing to profit off this game. You heard me right. Valve has left this game for dead, refusing to do anything to fix the situation we're in, and still drops by every once in a while to make a buck off the poor souls who still love this game. And the reason for this is, yes, a lot of corporate greed, but the issue also stems from how Valve works as a company. Their flatland concept, with no formal hierarchy, allows Valve employees to work on whatever project they want to, as long as they're making progress on something. So put yourself in the shoes of a Valve employee. Would you rather A, fix a 17-year-old game beloved by many, built entirely on spaghetti code, or B, make revolutionary new VR technology in the office down the hall? Needless to say, it's understandable why no one currently working at Valve would want to fix TF2. It still makes them money, and it still has around 100,000 players each day, so why would they? Wait a minute, what's this?
From a qualitative standpoint, it looks like TF2 has very little human activity. Its daily cycles are very flat compared to other video games, while player counts remain consistently high. The data are also very noisy. It's riddled with random spikes and drops, ranging from a few thousand to oftentimes tens of thousands of players. This weird behavior was the first thing I noticed when I started looking at TF2's player data, and when I saw this, just think about that, right? Tens of thousands of bots running all the time that get knocked offline when servers die, and then their owners turn them back on when they wake up the following day. It turns out that these are more than likely what are known as botnets, huge networks of bots that seem to be running all the time.
Yep, that's right. The majority of TF2's player base are, you guessed it, bots. This certainly changes things, don't you think? From the outside, it looks like the game is perfectly healthy and even going strong, but when you dive a little deeper, it becomes clear that that isn't the case. TF2 needs help, and it needs it now. We won't shut up and be quiet, as this game we love so much is being beaten to death by bots, as the developers throw their hands in the air and say, fuck it. We're going to make as much noise as we can to get Valve's attention and bring an end to the sad fate that TF2 has been sentenced to. This game, to a lot of people, is more than just that. This is a marvel of game design that has stood the test of times, years and years on, still being loved by so many. The original devs absolutely poured their heart and soul into this game, and to say that it can't or won't be saved is a slap in the face to this brilliant community and the amazing developers who started it all. At the end of the day, I love this game above any other, and I want to see it thrive again. Everything I've said here is out of love for this game and anger that it isn't being treated justly. That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next one.